Northgard is a game based around Norse mythology or Norse lore. This game has a very in-depth lore system that can determine the outcome of the game. There are currently 4/5 ways to win the game: lore, trade, fame, conquest, and of course forfeit. Conquest being the most difficult for myself, but I'll talk about these more later. Jumping into the game, you have a town hall and a set number of villagers that you will utilize for wood, crowns, iron, stone, happiness, fame, lore, and exploration. Ultimately, how you utilize these villagers and assign them their tasks will determine if you can even survive winter. Now, it is very important that you listen to this tip before playing. Build a house, then a scout, then woodcutters. If you fail to utilize your resources properly, not only will you cut yourself off from moving forward, you'll look like a noob and probably hate the game. Wintering this game is very hard after all. All production values are decreased and your units move slower outside of their terrain. If you're able to survive the winter, then you might want to prepare for the next winter while colonizing and upgrading as much as you can. If you find yourself with an abundance of food, you can have a feast for your people and your team, which boosts happiness and production values. If you find yourself with an abundance of wood or crowns, invest in one of the trade buildings, shipyard, or the special building for your clan, as that'll produce happiness. You will need iron and stone for any upgrades you wish to make, and thus you need to plan your colonization as well as your lore. It is important to remember that you can only have a set number of buildings in certain areas. Moving on. There are a variety of buildings in this game that are recommended to be built after and during your first winter. Building too many troops early destroys food production, leading to an early loss. Healers are by far the most efficient defenders of territory, as well as any other villagers in the area you can micromanage from and into combat. There is a lore perk in the top tree that makes healers gather food while idle. This plus a food silo can increase food production tenfold. However, no matter what path you take in this game, you will ultimately meet war, and you will need a warband to act accordingly in order to defend and to attack to neutralize threats from the terrain or other clans. There are currently 5 types of clans in this game, each one of them designed for a different style of play and player. I will be going over these more towards the end of the video if you'd like to stay for that. If you're like me and not that great with micromanaging armies, then I recommend a trade and a lore victory, as you will boost yourself and your teammates' economy while potentially giving yourself a sneaky win. Lore is acquired through shipyards, lore stones, and various other methods that you'll be able to discover through playing the game. But however you choose to play this game, with the Promise campaign, active multiplayer, and single player, you will find in the $19.99 early access price tag that this is a great value. Act fast, for the game may be gone, but if you're still skeptical, then be sure to pick it up on sale. Following this, I will be giving you an explanation on the 5 clans. Starting off with the first clan, the Clan of the Wolf, or Fenrir. The Clan of the Wolf, aggressive, protective of their freedom, and more than a little reckless. They are well prepared to face the dangers of Northgard, and they use their combined might and mobility to leave little chance to all but the most resilient. There is a clear focus on military prowess to the extent that the warriors can provide food, crowns, and happiness, primarily through constant fighting while requiring little maintenance. Conquering new territory is facilitated through various means ranging from increased strength while on the offensive to easier colonization. I already know that I'm going to pronounce this next one wrong, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Ekrisnir, the Clan of the Stag, proud of their legacy of astonishing events. They are renowned as much for their honorable and regal manner as their harsh justice and unyielding strength. Valuing wealth and fame, they are highly ambitious expeditionists. This clan can achieve fame rather quickly while having access to more resources as a solid foundation to kickstart a settlement. Food silos can provide enormous economical growth independent from available natural resources while in a positive environment. The military can achieve the strength to reliably make short work of any foe. Moving on, we have Hide Run, the clan of the goat. When it comes to surviving in the dangerous conditions and building sturdy settlements, the clan of the goat has no rival. They will endure the harshest of winters and even prosper. Self-sufficient survivalists, they work hard to make the most of every inch of their territory. Adaptable and resilient, they will be right at home on Northgard. The biggest advantage lies in the unrivaled ability to strive with only little space available, enhancing any area with cheap extra building space, and buildings that are able to occupy as an extra worker can create by far the strongest economy among all the clans, further enhanced by the option to trade away excess food for massive crowns income. Moving on to the next one, we have Hugnan and Munnan, the clan of the Raven. Great explorers and merchants, their mighty fleet allowed them to be the first to land on Northgard. They are strong trade partners if you don't mind their constant scheming. Brash and swift, they often be found roaming where you least expect them. Crowns and harbors play central roles for this clan. Money can be produced excessively, while tasks like colonization and exploration can be simply paid for, giving this clan a big edge by spending a less vital resource. Happiness will rarely be an issue with harbors and explored areas providing plenty and wealthy military. And a wealthy military becomes nearly unstoppable. Moving on to Bjark, the newest clan to come out, the clan of the Bear. Stalwart protector of the land, the clan of Bjark is home to the most resilient warriors hailing from the northern reaches of the realm. They are also very well suited to survive the harsh winters of Northgard. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the win conditions. Okay, so I said incorrectly at the beginning of this, but there are actually 5 ways to achieve victory in Northgard. One of them being Domination, destroy all other players' town halls and become the master of Northgard. Winning conditions, all other clans defeated. And the other one would be Fame, gain enough territory and raise your fame to obtain the title of king. Winning conditions, 12 areas controlled, 1,000 fame gained, build the altar of kings. The third one being Trade, amass the richest of Northgard and become the greatest merchant of the known world. Winning conditions, 9,000 crowns, 1,000 crowns in stock, 4 active merchants / sailors. Moving on to number 4, discover ancient knowledge and become the wisest clan of Northgard. Winning conditions, 4 blessings from the gods, 4 active lore masters. Now, on each map there is a possibility to win. Now I will give you the 3 map specials. There's Odin's Sword, and in order to do that, you discover the Magma flow area, take control of the Magma flow. It is guarded by Valkyries. Build a forge on the Magma flow. Forge all 3 parts of Odin's Sword. Each costs 15 iron. Next one being discover... Oh, Jesus, I am so bad at pronouncing these names. Yargastral. Discover Yargastral, take control of Yargastral. I believe it is a dragon. Moving on to number 3, Gates of Helheim. Discover Helheim and take control of Helheim and control the area for 12 months. Okay, so and yeah, that is Northgard. I explained the gameplay. I explained what the clans are and how they are and who they're about. Northgard is a game that I think that everybody should play at least once. I like to say that a lot. But it definitely is if you were a fan of Age of Mythology, Age of Empires, if you like Civilization, even if you like XCOM, I think that you'd like this game maybe. This is they're gonna do so much to this game, and if we just give them a little bit of time to polish and balance, we can play just a great game. And if you enjoyed this review, and if you'd like to see me play this game with my friends, or if you just like to see me play as each individual clan or go in more in depth about the game or explain something, I can. I thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day or night, whatever time you're watching this.